Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Groove Asia Nation. Today we're going to get into clarify, create, and succeed from vision to viable ideas in your business. My name is Karen Allen. I'm VP of Events here at Groove Asia, and I am so glad that you are here and sharing your time here with me. So I do know that we have a couple of people already in the room, and that is Tyra is here. So thank you, Tyra. And Dr. Lisa is in the house. Hello, Dr. Lisa. And we're going to get into it. But before we get started, I do want to say that if you are watching us live, do a hashtag live. And if you are in the watching us from the replay, do a hashtag replay. Okay? Hashtag replay hashtag live. All right, awesome. All right, so greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. So we're talking about clarity, create, and succeed. Now, a few weeks ago, it wasn't last week, but the week before, we talked about frustrations in your business. And one of the frustrations, actually, the first one I put on there was clarity, gaining clarity. And when you don't have clarity in your business, you can keep going around and around and around in what you want to do because you're going from one place to the next and it never seems like you have get anything completed because you're not laser focused. So we're going to figure out how to get laser focused today in this episode. And even just, if you have a lot of different ideas, that you might be interested in that you're kind of mulling over in your mind, how we could pinpoint that down so you can have a viable, sustainable, long-term business if that's what you want. Some people may have businesses and they're building a business just to sell it, but that's up to you. So first thing we're going to do is in order to get clear on a business idea, a couple of things that you can do. You can do some self-reflection. Self-reflect or do some passion exploration. Consider your strengths and your resources. So when you're self-reflecting, you can reflect on your passions, interests, and areas of expertise. You can ask yourself questions like, what do you love doing? What are you naturally good at? And it will create some self-awareness can be the foundation of a successful business. Your passions, right? The only thing about that is that you might be passionate about something and you might love it. When you do something that you love, you're not working at all. You don't go to work at all, not a single day of your life. But is that passion go pay your bills when you're first starting out on a business? Because those are not going to stop. Your mortgage or your rent, your car payment, those, you got to eat, got to pay for the power, got to pay for your internet, your cell phone. Is your passion going to pay your bills? So what I'm going to say, instead of just, unless you have a passion that, that people will pay for, great. But what I'm going to say is to consider your existing skills, your network, and your resources, and see how you can leverage those to support a business idea. We all have skills about something. Let me turn this off. We all have skills. We all have skills. So try and leverage your skills on what you have done maybe in the past. Um, if you don't have any skills, gain some skills. Like I talk about my grandma a lot because she's a very wise woman. She's like, always sharpen your tools. Sharpen your tools, which means to study, see what else that you can do, gain new skills about learning. Things are changing all of the time. And a lot of people in this community, which is great, are lifelong learners. Lifelong learners. So there's a lot of things that we do here in the Groove Asia community. We're constantly putting out events and workshops that you can go to put some more tools in your toolbox. And then when you put them into practice, those things that you learn in those workshops and in those events, You're just sharpening your tools. So gain some skills. Consider your existing skills, or if you don't have any existing skills, learn some. Go back to school, get some practice, um, get a mentor, a coach that can get you some more skills, put some more tools in your toolbox, use your resources, and use those to leverage to support a business idea that you may have. Okay, so for instance, you can have a graphic design background and notice that there's a surge in demand for custom wedding invitations. Leverage those digital skills and network and launch a boutique and wedding station business. I have a daughter who's awesome with graphic designs. I was doing graphic designs for people who have a retail business, like drop ship kind of clothing brands. And so she'll do the graphics, sell the graphics. They put it on a hoodie or a pair of pants or a t-shirt, hat, whatever, and they sell that. But that was something that she did for herself. Now, another thing that you can do is you can identify a problem and a solution to that problem. Okay, do the problem solution fit? If you're looking for an idea to start a business, identify a problem in your community. Have that problem solving mindset. Identify common problems or pain points in your life or in your community. Then brainstorm on potential. Now that's when you're struggling. There's a saying that says, problems are the invention of innovation, or it spurs innovation, or something like that. So if you know that quote or cliche, put it in the chat box. But it does go something like that. Problem spurs innovation. That's the basic part of it. So if you notice that many people in your community struggle with finding, say, healthy, convenient meals, now this observation can spark an idea of a subscription-based meal delivery service. To instead of going fast food or whatever, fast food or using DoorDash, you can be like your own personal DoorDash. Have prepared meals, give prepared meals or deliver prepared meals to busy people, busy families. We're always on the run. You can have an idea that align with a genuine problem or need in the market. The more pressing the problem, the more valuable the solution. All right. More pressing the problem, more valuable the solution. So you can discover that small businesses in your area often struggle with managing their online presence. Now, your idea can be to start a digital marketing agency specializing in local SEO and online reputation management. That'll address the need. A lot of local businesses would love that. Something that they don't have to worry about, they can give to somebody else, which would be you. And then they can go ahead and continue to work on their business. That's very important. So you can have a problem solution kind of business. See a problem, be the solution. Another way that you can kind of define on what a business idea or something that you might want to do, say it's something that you're interested in, do some market research and some trend analysis. Market research and trend analysis. Keep up with market trends. Everything is changing so much nowadays. It's going super fast. I mean, everything is changing. And the way that we do business is changing. We have emerging technologies and consumer needs. Now, this can reveal opportunities for innovation and business development. Because things are changing, especially with a lot of the AI technology that's being developed right now and it's been developed all throughout this year, it's good to stay ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve. There's so many apps and platforms that are coming out, and they're really kind of, to me, they're really only based on two or three platforms. but the UI is totally different for each one. So they're creating a lot of different opportunities for people. And not only is it creating opportunities for people, it's quick. It's a lot of quick things that's happening when you understand what's going on, when you're understanding what the trend is, and you can see a little, have some foresight down the future on how it's going to be, you could jump in there with both feet and hands on deck, and you can make a lot of money real quick when you know what you're doing. When you know what you're doing, or even if you know a little bit more than what the majority of the other people are doing. When things are changing, like right now, things are changing, and they're changing drastically, and it's going to have such a major impact on all of us. So keep up with those market trends, do some market research, see how things are going, see how things might be, the direction they're going in, and just stay ahead of the curve. If you know a little bit more than everyone else, share that. You can make that a business. Okay. So that's another thing we can do, of having a business idea, or creating a business idea. Or if you have a product, say you're intrigued by the rise of sustainable living, and there's a growing interest in eco-friendly products. So the trend prompts you to explore opportunities in creating and selling eco-conscious home goods. I would buy that. I mean, that's a place of where we're going in some places, in some niches. Another way is, if there's a niche that you are interested in, do a little sneaky peek, some spy stuff, and do a competitor's analysis. Look at who is competing in that space and see what they're doing. See what they're doing. See what they're doing. They're good at, what they're not good at. Fill in the gaps. That's another thing that you can do. Analyze successful businesses in their niche, what they're doing well, what gaps can be filled. This can provide inspiration and insight on what you can do to fill in the gaps and for those businesses. Because there's a lot of businesses, they do a lot of great things. They try to be an all-in-one platform because everybody wants, the businesses want people on their platform using their products. But when you're trying to be everything to everyone, it doesn't work well. It doesn't work well. So you can find a place where they're lacking or there's some gaps and fill in those gaps. Fill in those gaps. It'd be like a support to the main business. It could be a support because everyone needs support. Everyone needs support. So once you have your idea, you have an idea. Now, a couple of ways, as we said, that you can get an idea is do some self reflecting or some passion exploration, identify problems and be the solution, do some market research and some trend analysis, or you could sneak on, do some spying on your competitor, on a competitor, and fill in their gaps. Those are some things on how you can make a business or get a business idea. Now, once you have that business idea, what you can do is define your own unique value pre- um, pro- proposition, not preposition, position, proposition. Might be saying that right, but it's the UVP. Okay, define your UVP. So identify what sets you apart from the rest of the competition. What makes your offering unique and valuable to the customers? This is a key element of business clarity. What makes you different? People want to know because everybody is selling, can be selling the same exact thing. And that's what people do. They sell the same exact thing, or they deliver the same message, the same speech, but it's not going to hit everybody the same way. What makes you unique from everyone else? What makes you you? And just because you're all selling the same, people are selling the same thing, it might resonate with someone different, but you still want to make yourself unique. So this is a key element in defining your business clarity. Another thing is set specific goals and objections when you have your business idea. You need to define clear, specific goals for your business. Clear, specific goals for your business. Now, what these are called are your SMART goals. Your SMART goals. SMART goals is an acronym for, I have to find that out. Specific, measurable. Anybody could beat me to it. Put that in the comment box. Okay. But you define your SMART goals. And what are SMART goals? SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's what your SMART goals are. So those are the things that you need. That just slipped my mind for just a moment. Those are develop your SMART goals. So you need to define clear, specific goals for your business. This can include revenue targets, customer acquisition goals, product development milestones, where you want to be, when you want to be there. Because if you don't measure those things, you don't know what you need to change. You don't have an idea of how you need to pivot or make it better. Okay, so I have specific goals and objections. Now, once you have those goals and objections, it's time to do some creating. So we need to validate your idea. Validate your idea because you don't want to be where it's just something, it's just you. And you the only one that like it. You and your family members and they'll buy your stuff because your family. You want everyone to love your product. Yes, that's right. And like Tara says, everyone brings a uniqueness. You have a different energy that you alone can bring to any situation. And that's so true. That is so true. You are unique. And in your uniqueness, you're going to have your own way of how you're going to develop your product. But you want other people to like it too. So in order to do that, to find out if anybody else is going to like your idea, conduct some surveys, do some interviews, make some pre-sales to validate that there is a genuine interest and demand for your product or service. Create a prototype and test it. Okay. Create a prototype or a minimal viable product, your MVP for your idea. This allows for testing and gathering feedback before your full scale implementation. Now, I don't know if some of you have created like a course or a product, spend weeks, spent months, spent half a year or a year creating it, launch it, crickets. Nothing. You don't hear anything. You don't sell anything. Nobody wanted what you had spent so much time. That is a waste of time. A waste of time. So validate your market demand. Validate the market demand of what you're trying to create, of your services, of your product. Create a prototype. Make your MVP, your minimum viable product, and test it. Put it out in the market. Now, say you're passionate about how this works. Is say you're passionate about DIY crafts and notice a gap in the market for unique, customizable home decor. So you create a small batch of your handcrafted crafts, your handcrafted items, and showcase them at a local craft store just to get some interest and feedback. So if people don't like it, you could change it. You could ask them what they like about it, what they don't like about it, things like that. When you're doing things online, you can create a survey or a feedback form. When we do our consultations, it's always a feedback. Well, how did you like your consultation? What can you change? What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? Those things that are valuable information that you can use when you are developing your business before it goes full blown scale. All right. So that's a good way to do it. So Tara says the five aspects of SMART goals are that they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Correct. You are correct. And those are the things that you need to do in your goals. When you're making your goals, then you make your minimum viable, no, determine what how unique you are, differentiate yourself from everyone else, and then create your minimum viable product so you can test it, get some feedback on it before you go full scale. Okay. And another thing, when you are creating your business, so you have an idea for your business, you've created a prototype, you got some good feedback on it, but you haven't gone full scale yet. Another thing you want to determine in your business is how you're going to monetize it. What's going to be your strategies? I mean, what are you going to, there's various revenue models. Are you going to do a subscription, a freemium, a one time purchase? These are things you need to consider. This helps you choose which one that aligns best with your idea. Now, when you're doing affiliate marketing, there's a lot of people in this community who does affiliate marketing, and we give out freemiums. We give out a lot of stuff. Groove Asia gives out a lot of stuff. We give out a lot of courses. We have ebooks. We have video training that we give away for free in hopes that you sign up with Groove Asia and you start using the platform. And that's a good way also to get feedback, but also to get those names and email addresses so we can remarket or retarget you for something else. What are you going to do with in your company? Are you going to have a subscription service? Like say you have a course, and you can where people have to pay month to month. The first 14 days free, and then you start paying month to month. And in the Groove Asia platform, you can do that. You can do that. Create a course using Groove Member, and then have using Groove Sell, you could determine first 14 days you want them pay free, and then on the 15th day, first 14 days is free, and then on the 15th day you have to make a payment. You can do that in the Groove on the Groove platform. So those are some of the things you need to determine of what you how you want it to be when you get started. And another thing is, do you want to keep the business for long term? When you grow and scale it and maybe pass it on down to your family members, to your descendants, or are you trying to build a business for a buyout, for somebody else to buy it? Just create it, build it up, sell it. Another thing you need to take into consideration, because there's a lot of people who just buy businesses or create businesses to sell, or they create a business with the seller of that business in mind. So determine how you want to go. Determine what the end is going to look like, if you want to have an end, or if it's something you just want to pass on down to your descendants. Yes, so many opportunities, so many possibilities, so many possibilities when you really look at it. So many things that you can do. However, whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to do, be committed. Be committed to your business. Because once you have a business idea that you are genuinely committed to, your commitment is going to be the driving force in overcoming challenges. And it's like the week before we talked about frustrations. Yes, your commitment is going to be the driving force to overcome those challenges that you have. So today we had just some examples to illustrate how to gain clarity and pinpoint business ideas, which can stem from personal passions, market observations, and strategic evaluations of your resources and opportunities. I hope I showcased a diverse way that you as an entrepreneur can find your unique path in this business world. Your time to know. Yes, yes. The time is now. Time is now to do that. Yes, the time is now to do that. And I hope I've given you some suggestions on how you can do that. Now, this practical advice. I hope this advice empowers you to take concrete steps and make those SMART goals, but concrete steps in gaining clarity and pinpointing a viable business idea. So, until next time, well, I do want to show you these on the things that we have going on here with Groove Asia. So hope you guys got something out of that. If you're still struggling with a business idea. So the things that we have going on with Groove Asia that's coming up next, we put that here on the board. You can always go to grooveasia.cm/events. grooveasia.cm/events, and it will take you to the calendar, which is right here. And you can see what's coming up. Now, the only thing that we have coming up, because most of the team is coming back from the Breakthrough Retreat in Malaysia right now. And there's a lot of good things that's going to be coming from this point forward, I am sure. I am sure. So we have the Breakthrough Retreat, which is ending. And next week, we have Sales and Leadership Mastery on the 26th and the 27th. The registration link is not on there just yet, but just check. It should be on there for a few days for you to register for the Sales and Leadership Mastery on the 26th and the 27th. And on the 28th, we have the SEO YouTube blog be coming out. Click on the link and find out what's going on. The links to register, again, are not there yet, but they are coming. So if you like the content on here, please follow us on the YouTube channel, which is most of you are on, I'm sure, but we also have a Facebook link. You can like, subscribe, and follow, and definitely leave a comment if you're watching us on YouTube. Definitely leave a comment. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about that. And if you have any other ideas about how you can gain clarity in your business, also put those in the comment too. I am Karen Allen, a VP of Events. I'm actually here in Atlanta, Georgia, here to say good night, good day, good morning to you all. Hope to see you next time. Next time, we'll be here at the same time, the same channel, and we'll be talking about something else that will help you in your business and for you to not survive, but thrive in your business. Well, until next time, good day.
Hi, this is Simon Leung with GrooveAsia.cm. Are you already a part of the #1 community in the world? If not, do so right now for free training and support, along with 5 sessions to help you succeed. Start now by joining us in our private Facebook group and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at GrooveAsia.cm.